hilarious thing. And you know, guys, I want you to look at this weekend, okay? First of all, I've been in network marketing forever. I mean, I wanted to do this when I was like a kid because I just thought it was weird and cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys ever heard that story. I'll tell that story here real quick, why not? You know? When I was like 13 or whatever, I was failing every class in like 8th grade or something like that, right? I think it was 8th grade I was failing, but I can't really remember, right? Because I was smoking a lot of pot at the time. But in any case, it was like 8th grade and I was like F. It was like 8 for 8, you know what I mean? And I grew up in a family of 7 kids and everybody in my family got good grades but me, right? In 8th grade. And my dad was like, Dave, you are the dumbest kid in the family. And I was wearing like a beanie, you know what I'm saying? It was Alaska, freezing cold, and I said, what are you talking about? You know, like this, glaring at him over to the side, and he said, Dave, 8th grade is not difficult. It's not as difficult as 8 out of 8 Fs in 8th grade. You're being stupid. And I said, well, why should I get good grades in school? And he said, because you need a good education, you need a good job, to support a family, right? I mean, all the things, all the bullshit we always hear, right? So in any case, I looked at him and I said, so I can do what you do? And sit around all day reading stuff and like, you know, being bored in a courtroom, right? He's a judge. And he says, well, something like that. And I said, yeah, I'd rather be poor, right? And I said, so if I have to go to school to make a lot of money, right? I'm gonna be poor, I'll just tell you right now. So what can I do that, you know, make me money without school? And he took me to an Amway meeting. I'm not kidding, right? So I was sitting there with this old guy, and he was super boring, and I thought he was like my dad, did product pickup on Wednesdays and talked to 5 people about, you know, how one day they were gonna like do something way off in the future, because my dad never really wanted to do anything. But I went there and this guy's talking, and he's doing this presentation, I was bored. But then here's what happened, and this is why I'm telling this pointless story. Is because the guy got to the part where he's talking about the money, and I understand what the hell he's talking about. It's the most complicated thing I ever saw in my life. And I was like, what's he talking about? But then this homeless guy interrupted him, right? And he said, how much money you make? And this guy turned around and he wrote on the board, he said, not much, because you know, just get started in the Amway. But, you know, last year I made $220,000, right? And I was like, you're fucking kidding. Right? Because I was like a teenager, and the only other guest was a homeless guy. And it's like, if I sell soap and vitamins to homeless people, teenagers, I'm going to be rich and able. Right? That's how I got around network marketing. I failed for a long time. I failed for a couple of reasons. Number one, I didn't have something like this, guys. I didn't have something like this. I'm just telling you, I didn't have anything like this. Tracy, we ain't never had anything like this ever. Never. Right? We ain't never had. Hey, Nicole, we ain't never had this. Now, if she had a team of 10,000 people, wasn't making enough money. We didn't have nothing like this, right? Look at what you got. And I'm not saying this from a cocky perspective, because the truth is anyone in here can make more money than me, right? Within power. You just have to produce more.